I posted on Snap a few days ago, and I think the person was like, don't, if you don't have money, don't go after a firstborn daughter, because a firstborn daughter has a lot of responsibilities. Cool. And now somebody came to respond and said, so what happens to firstborn sons? And I'm like, firstborn sons go through a lot. They have a lot of responsibilities, which means that they have to opt for partners that are understanding of their situation.
Simple.
So don't go where you're not needed.
Yeah.
Nobody has forced you. Somebody pointing a gun to your head that you should go for a girl who like travels every other week. She's in France, she's in Spain.
But what if the love is there? He's in love.
No.
He's following love. Oh yes, he's following love.
Put love aside. Use logic. Are your pockets okay? Are you okay?
I believe that responsibility comes with a certain level of control. People want the benefits of responsibility, but they don't want the disadvantages of it. If you want me to be responsible for you, it means that you have to give up some level of control to me.
Hi lovely people, you welcome back to my channel, Let's Talk with Purpose. I am happy to be in the studio once again with these beautiful people on my left. I don't know whether you're seeing what I'm seeing. Charlie, today in the studio, my studio is brightening. And before we go into the topic for the day, I would like to say a special thank you to my sponsors, Tribal Mark. Charlie, you people, you do all. Tribal Mark, they are located somewhere in Tantra Hill. We will drop their contact. That's if you want to do any of your sessions here. I mean, we have a beautiful studio here whereby you can do your recordings, you can do your photo shoots and what have you. A big thank you and a shout out to Sneaker Bar, wherever you find yourself at this moment. I want to say thank you for always holding your girl down. I don't know whether you're anticipating or you've been anticipating for the next session. But Charlie, today's session, dear, today's topic is like dope. The question for the day is, should you, or to what extent, should you help your partner financially? So once I make her in a car, that's my no phone. Because me today, no, it's going to be giddy in this studio. Trust me, today is going to be giddy in this studio. To what extent should you help your partner financially? Now, on my extreme right, we have your name, please.
Ariana Gomesh.
Did you hear that? Ariana Gomesh. What did you know that? And we also have Andrew Milton Saki. I have foreigners in my studio today.
No.
Like today it's foreigners. I brought only foreigners. The name alone should tell you they are foreigners. So yes, Ariana.
Yes.
You heard the topic.
Yes.
To what extent should you help your partner financially? What's your take on that?
Yeah, I believe that it depends on the willingness of the partner that's financially capable to assist the other partner. So emphasis on willingness. It shouldn't be something that is forced or something that you are also expecting. So it has to be a discussion, because mind you, you could have a partner that everything goes, you need this, is given, that is given. If you break up from that relationship and you enter another one, maybe that one is a bit low-key, doesn't really spend as much because maybe they have plans and they want to achieve those plans before they start doing other things. And your expenditure would be part of the plus minus. Maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, but it has to be discussed. So don't have expectations that I had this with this person and now I'm moving into another relationship, so it's also going to be like that. So again, it's dependent on the willingness of the partner.
Exactly. That's the current partner you are with.
Yes.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Mr. Saki, what's your take?
I think I kind of agree with Ariana on this topic, only because, again, so let me just give this disclaimer.
Okay.
If you're ever going to support a partner, right, do it because you can. Don't do it because you feel obliged to. Because once you tie it to obligation, you're my girlfriend, you're my fiancé, you're my wife, you're my girlfriend, whatever it is, the moment that thing ends, it's going to be a problem. Because that's where people go back and say, and I did this for you when I was with you. And if you know that you're not kind in general, please don't kill yourself.
But you know we don't have lots of kind people out there.
Oh, trust me, there are plenty of kind people. It's So I say that usually people are really willing to do things for people. It's the expectation that is attached to it that always becomes a problem. There's this thing they say that give somebody something once, you create appreciation. Give them something twice, you create an expectation. Give it to them 3 times, and then it becomes like a whole different thing. Yes.
So what you said, you made mention of there are a lot of kind people out there, but dating someone in our current environment or our current situation or whatever. You coming to date me, I was dating someone before you came in. If the person was kind, doesn't mean the next person is also kind or will be kind. The person was doing it. I'm expecting you to do it for me, though. But if you are not as kind as the person was, would you be obliged to do it, or would it even cross your mind to do it?
Okay. You said I'm expecting, so that's the issue right there. But yeah,
of course, I now please, before you come in, now in our generation, right? If you are coming to date a lady, I don't know whether they sat or we sat. Since I'm a lady, we sat and then had a general meeting that, Charlie, now if we are going into a relationship, if the guy asks us, the moment he asks us out, my rent is on you. My hair is on you. My nails, my shoes, my bag, like my entire being is on you. Oh yes, it's on you. So whilst you are walking in, the moment I say yes, I start to tell you my rent is almost due. I don't know whether you get it.
Yeah, I think it's the general conditioning of I want to say this generation that is coming up. And people are pushing wokeness and enlightenment, but you should be very careful not to be at the mercy of somebody else's learning curve. If somebody had a bad experience, when they give you advice, don't take it hook, line, and sinker. Take what you think works for you. The rest, God bless them. So, yeah, at the end of the day, mind you, it's called financial support, not financial burden. You are not giving all your obligations and your financial burdens to me. You are asking me to help you out. Helping you out doesn't entail me taking over everything. This is the stance that I have. Again, it's never been an issue of, am I willing to give you? You're my partner. I should be willing to share things with you.
Exactly.
But to what extent? Let's say you can go to a salon and get like a normal, like, get up for maybe 300 or 400 cedis. And you want to go to, sorry, I had a name in my mind, I don't want to mention.
Hey, you great.
X place, and then go and spend 1,500 cedis, like 1,500 cedis. That's your preference.
Yeah.
So I'm not obliged to give you 1,500 cedis just because you want to spend it there. If you have created certain expectations and certain standards for yourself, make sure that you date in a circle of people who are able to fulfill those expectations and standards. If you're coming into the relationship with your full chest, knowing that I live a certain kind of lifestyle, so I want to be treated a certain way, then you should only be dating a certain kind of people, because at the end of the day, it's only a few of them that can afford to live the lifestyle that you want. So I shouldn't have to be suffering the repercussions of you wanting to live a certain lifestyle. I'm more than willing to help you, but it should be reasonable.
Wow. Ariana, so you having a particular lifestyle. You have a particular place you do your hair, your nails, your apartment you have, you live a particular standard. A guy walks into your life and then wanting to date you. You are not looking at his financial level. You love him, so you are interested. You say yes to him, but yes, still you expect him to support you financially. Do you think he should do everything for you as a lady?
No, he shouldn't. I was already capable, and I'm still doing it. And then in the process of, and then I met him. So how am I handling all those things before meeting him? Because then it would look as if females just enter into relationships because of the financial aspects. So technically, what we are saying here is that we really don't care about our partner. It's just the pockets that we are looking at. And then, a funny thing I saw, I think maybe on TikTok or something, a lady flew from, I think, Germany or something to come and see her boyfriend here in Ghana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then they were like, this one, She didn't ask him for plane fare. She didn't ask him for transport fare. Nothing. And she came on her own. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But over here, which place should I use as an example?
From here to Medina, the moment they get there, they'll say,
Billing.
Charlie, you have to. No, before they get there,
Yes. You have to send
the conversation starts. Babe, I'm on my way. I'm setting off. No, I'm ordering my ride. Okay, babe, Charlie, the ride is very expensive. But by you, I'm coming. Babe, you know, when I get there, you'd have to sort me out.
They're conditioning you for the
With
care.
you would have to sort me out. But I don't see it to be right. Because I also feel as a lady, right, doing that, you are lowering your standards.
Right.
Like, you are lowering your standard on the spot. How would a guy see you?
And the thing too is that, you see, there's nothing wrong if let's say the guy supports you in a way, but that's why I keep hammering on willingness. It's because he wants to. So you see, for instance, you have a partner that maybe he wants you to dress a certain type of way because he has a look. He has a way that
Is that even right?
No, wait. He has.
I'll ask you.
No,
that
no, it's not right. But like
Yeah.
maybe you buy into that idea, you buy into the plan he has. Maybe when you are going out, you want to look like the power couple and stuff. You don't have that kind of accessories, and he's like, babe, I want you to go and shop here. He's giving you the money. That's because he's willing to do that, and he wants to vacation somewhere. It's his money. He's the one who is saying it. Or maybe he tells you that, babe, won't you travel? Give me the bill, I'll pay. There are guys like that. And there are also those ones that are like, if it's not necessary, I'm not doing it. So, as he said, it's the standards. So you align yourself with the people that fall within your standards. So if you know that, oh, this is a category of people or the type of places you want to go to and the type of people you want to have around you, hang out with those people. Don't lower or go off your standards and then expect that someone else should meet you when they are not in your cycle of learning. You're not there. You're not in that learning curve yet. You're not even doing that. So why would you want to push that on someone? You meet someone who is saving towards buying a land. He wants to build. He's doing it small, just the only way he knows how. Now you've come. I want a car. I want to travel here, I want to do this. He has a budget he set for himself. If he has extra money and he wants to do that, that's fine. But he's telling you that, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to finish with this. And then we can do all the vacations we want to do or anything else you want to do. And you're upset because your friends are traveling here and then, they are posting this and that. On whose expectations are you doing that? That's the question.
Yeah.
So me, I'm more of like, what's the word I should use? Logical about it. Because let's be logical here. The person has a plan. It's not like they're sitting around not doing anything. And they have a plan for their life and for everything. And they are not saying that we'll not do this, but there's a time and place for everything. So let's just have patience. You don't have patience. So go with the other person who can do that for you. Now, leave this person alone.
But based on this, don't you think then if you're a guy and you're going in for a lady, especially, you're now starting up, you're now trying to put up a building, you're now trying to get your car and that, why don't you go in for a lady you think you can manage?
That is my point. That is my point. I posted on Snap a few days ago, and I think the person was like, if you don't have money, don't go after a firstborn daughter. Because a firstborn daughter has a lot of responsibilities. Cool. And now somebody came to respond and said, so what happens to firstborn sons? And I'm like, firstborn sons go through a lot. They have a lot of responsibilities, which means that they have to opt for partners that are understanding of their situation.
Simple.
So don't go where you're not needed.
Yeah.
Nobody has forced you. Somebody pointing a gun to your head that you should go for a girl who like travels every other week. She's in France, she's in Spain.
But what if the love is there? He's in love.
No.
He's following love. Oh yes, he's following love.
Put love aside. Use logic. Are your pockets okay? Are you okay?
Ariana.
Yes.
If you say use logic, I don't agree. Use logic says I'm in love. I'm in love with the first lady.
Listen,
but guess what?
Do you know that? Sorry.
No, don't worry.
Do you know that a lot of people confuse infatuation with love, and they confuse the idea of being with somebody with love. Ariana is very good looking. I can see Ariana and say, "Charlie, this woman is really good looking." I can see myself, but I will not know what Ariana is like What we tend to do
Yeah.
is we tend to create a perception of what we think people are or who we think people are. So I look at Ariana. Oh, she speaks sensibly. Oh, she gets sense. Then I pursue Ariana. Then Ariana will show me something. I'll be like, it's so you did. I'm okay. Again, I was going to mention a name, but forgive me.
Wow.
There's a really popular Ghanaian musician who said that his divorce happened because his wife couldn't separate him as an artist with him as the man in the house who sits home, remove his shirt, sit on the floor and eat. She like it was not the same for him. It was not the same for her, sorry. Because she's seeing this person as like
there.
she's put him on this pedestal.
Yeah.
So was that love?
No.
Yeah. She liked the idea of being with a celeb or a star. But then when she got to know who he really was, it was like, nah, this will not work for me. So let's not be quick to say we're in love with somebody.
This is not about being in love with someone. Okay, fine. That was because of what she said.
No, I understand.
Because of what she said. But to me, I'm like, okay, financially, I think most we Ghanaian ladies now, okay, before we date, we have the mindset that date someone who can take care of you. I think growing up, that thing has been installed in us. Our parents tell us,
it's the conditioning.
they'll be like,
men take care of the home, women take care of the kids.
That is it. Yeah. So before you approach me, I'm expecting you to take on some responsibilities, like automatically. I don't expect you giving me excuses. If you can't move, let someone else walk in. And then take on from there. Because my parents have told me, in the first place, they'll tell me, Oko pebema, pe obi owosika. Obi obetimi asho. Into no me having that mindset say, esesa wo sheme no. I also have the mindset say, esa o be o to dine mommy, even though we are just dating. A dine no to we and say you are leaving it empty. Esa you have to furnish the apartment. You have to do certain things. As she was saying, take me out, let me travel. I want to see places, all from your pocket.
Can I say something quickly?
Sure.
Do you know what the thing is? I believe that responsibility comes with a certain level of control. People want the benefits of responsibility, but they don't want the disadvantages of it. If you want me to be responsible for you, it means that you have to give up some level of control to me. Because if you're my woman and I say, I don't feel comfortable you going here, I'm saying it because if something happens to you, I now as a man have to jump into that situation and try and save you.
But we don't want to be controlled.
No, it's not control.
We see that to be controlled. Exactly. I mean, I want to feel free to go wherever I want to.
Submission, people's hairs are standing up. But nobody actually wants to date a slave. Nobody wants a partner that they have to think for. It's tiring.
Yeah.
It's tiring. I need to trust that 80% of the decisions that need to be taken as my partner, you can take them and I don't have to put my mouth in it. And I will take the 20 critical ones. And whatever decision you take, if I come home, I should second it and stand behind you. Even if I don't think it's a good idea. If I don't think it's a good idea, it's between me and you. Not in front of anybody else.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So I was saying that responsibility comes with giving up a certain level of control. But unfortunately, some people want to enjoy the benefits that come with responsibility, but they don't want the. So when I say I don't feel comfortable you wearing this, it's not because I don't trust you. It's because I don't know how many madmen are on the streets that can control themselves. Now somebody moves you in a certain way, I have to come inside as a man. If they beat me, they've beaten me quite.
Free. Oh yeah. Free.
And I have to step in because you're my woman.
Yeah, that's true.
So taking responsibility for somebody is not the problem here. It's, are you ready to accept everything that comes with taking responsibility? Are you ready to say, this man said I shouldn't go here? And it's not because I cannot go or I need his money to go, but I respect him, so I will not go. Because it's two different things. People want the benefits. Oh yeah, take care of me, pay the rent. But the moment I say, I don't feel comfortable with you entertaining certain people after a certain time, then it becomes a problem. And then it's like, it's one out here rent.
No, don't you think then it's trust issue?
It has nothing to do with trust. You see, people think that trust is automatic. Trust is never automatic. It's earned through experiences. If I'm friends with you, I learn to trust you. It's not automatic. I don't just meet Ariana today and say I trust Ariana. She'll show me things and I'll say that, okay, I think Ariana is trustworthy. Charlotte. Charlotte, I called Charlotte my friend. She said, no, we are not friends, we are acquaintances. When we become friends, I'll tell you. I learned that thing from Charlotte. There was a point we got to where she texted me and said, I think we'll be very good friends. That was when we became actual friends. I'm telling you. there's a certain age you get to that you have to be intentional about everything. You
Yes.
can't just be making loose decisions.
Mm.
So you get to a certain point and you have to be intentional about the fact that, okay, if I want somebody to take care of me, it means that I want to be taken care of. You can't be a princess and superwoman at the same time. Do you need saving or you want to save me? If you need saving, allow me to save you.
Yeah.
If you want to save me, I'll relax. Because, okay, don't worry about it. Ariana can go.
You know what? I want to add that, let's say you're not really, the last thing that you said about, let's say, a guy who is not prepared but then
Yeah,
he's in love with someone and stuff. Here's the thing. If he's working towards being a better person financially in every other way possible, it's up to her to decide that, okay, I'll actually have patience for him to reach that point, to also now meet me and be on par with where I am presently. Then that one is beautiful. Then that's where love works. But that's
Yeah.
also the logic of it, because it means that you've thought about it, because it's not going to be easy. There are certain times where you can't do certain things because it would emasculate him, it will make him feel like he's not man enough
Man
and stuff.
enough, yeah.
So you have to like sit back, and as he said, it's not control, oh, it's leadership. Do you want him to lead or do you want to lead? Which one are you people doing? You get me? So in such a situation, when you guys have come to a compromise and you understand each other, then such a thing can work. But other than that, if he doesn't have the means, he's not working towards it, but he wants you to drop from your standards to his,
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
Simple.
Simple.
It's like you meeting a man who is really doing well for himself, he's traveling and stuff, and then now you're like, you travel too much, and money is not everything. You want him to stay at home with you. He should run,
Simple.
because he's not staying at home and he's
Yeah.
going through his rounds. That's why he's able to make the money that you're enjoying. You get me? So you need to get partners that's like, even if you guys, of course, you can't always meet people who are just like you, but
Yeah.
at least compromise.
Right.
So that's the thing.
That's just it.
And
Compromise
sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly. And
and
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Can I just say
Interesting.
something? Sorry, before you go.
Okay.
You know what the Bible asks men to love their wives and women to respect their husbands? The
Tell
Bible
us.
picked what was difficult for each gender.
He knew it's difficult for women
Bible
to
picked-
submit.
The Bible picked what was difficult for each gender. The Bible said, men, love your wives. Because the Bible knew that men have wandering eyes. Their
Very
attention
true.
span is
Oh, very
So
true.
the Bible admonishes us to love our wives. It means
Yeah.
that what you have picked, stay with her.
Stick to it.
Then it says, women, respect your husbands.
Which
or
we
submit
find
to them.
difficult.
What it is women have a mothering nature. That's how they were created. So they tend to be, they want to be nurturing and in control of it, like a lot of things. It's not a bad thing,
Yeah.
but they need to know where to draw the line. So already, as a woman, you're special already.
Yeah.
You have that mothering nature. You want to, make sure everything's okay, make sure everybody's okay. If you don't know how to draw that line, it becomes controlling, and it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
And then now people don't know how to deal with it. Look, if we all know that, I was saying this to this point. When you mentioned that men are in love with women that are higher above them,
Yeah.
as human beings, we have this thing we do where if we meet somebody that we know they are good people, we put them on the back burner so that we can roam a little because we know that they are there. So we give them enough attention
Yeah.
for them to always be in our lives.
Yeah.
But we don't give them exactly what they want, even though you know they want to be with you. You just give them enough attention for them to keep you around,
Yeah.
so that you can mess about.
Yeah.
And when you don't find what you think you are looking for, that's always a fallback plan.
Yeah.
So the boys that see the girls that are very simple, they don't like. They want a body,
That's
Yeah.
but they have to date a body. You don't have.
you at all. At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tell people that when my friend always says that there are women that you date and there are women that you marry. So it depends on the category you put yourself in.
But wait, dating leads to marriage.
Not all of them.
Yep.
When you are going on dates, you are getting to know people. Though.
Yeah.
So people never understand that.
No, so let's clarify this. You date someone to know the person. After dating, what's next?
So we can be dating. We can be dating exclusively. We can be in a relationship. We can be courting. We can lead to marriage. So I can be dating and not dating exclusively. And if you see me with somebody else in town, you shouldn't get upset because I'm getting to know you. I'm getting to know somebody else. I'm trying to figure out what will work for me.
Wow.
If now I feel like, okay, Ariana is cool, I can approach Ariana and say, Ariana, do you know what? I want us to date exclusively. What it means is that if she's on the same page with me, we are only going to be seeing each other. We're not in a relationship yet, but we are not going on dates with other people. We've decided that, okay, we've narrowed the option down to one.
Yeah.
So we are going to try and make it work. If we reach a stage where we feel like, okay, it is working, we can now enter a relationship. So even with financial support, I was going to say that in what stage are you in? Are you in a talking stage? Are you dating? Are you dating exclusively? Are you in a relationship? Are you courting? Is that person your fiance? Are you married to that person? Are they your ex-partner? So many stages.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So if I'm talking to Ariana today and we're going on dates and I see her tomorrow at 7 o'clock, I should be able to say hello if she's with somebody else. Because we're not dating exclusively.
Exactly.
And I shouldn't feel a way about it because her options are open. I need to prove myself to the point where she feels like, okay, now I want to see just this person. Because she doesn't know me.
Whoa.
But people come to the point of, I took you out, I paid for food, so you owe me something. Nobody owes you anything. That's why I don't recommend for people to even go on dinner dates. Because dinner is a very intimate setting. You can't have an intimate setting with a stranger. What do we talk about? You come there, you eat and you go. And that's why you feel used. No, that's why you feel used. But if it is somebody that I know well, there are so many things you can talk about food.
Yeah.
But as a stranger, you come, you eat. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? Where do you live? Oh, okay. Small, petty, like small talk.
Yes,
then the thing is over, and then there's nothing to do. So we have to go home.
Interesting. Now, based on where we've gotten to now, I want to ask you a question. At what point do you think you can now help your partner financially?
I even help my friends, so it doesn't have to be my partner. I've never been a believer in money is more important than people. I value people over money. Money is a tool. Money is a means to an end. I had no money yesterday. I told you somebody dashed me money. I had literally 300 cedis left yesterday. This morning I woke up 5K richer. So money is, my name didn't change overnight because now I have extra money. If I didn't mention it, you wouldn't know that somebody dashed me money yesterday. Yeah. Money is just a tool. And if you are somebody that money determines your mood, what you eat and all those things, it's a problem. Contentment is the key to happiness. So I help my friends. I help my partner. There are exes that I still talk to that if they need something, they know I'm reliable and they can come to me. I'm not bragging. I'm not tooting my own horn. What I'm doing is I try as much as possible to be a good human being to everybody. I'm not helping you because I'm in a relationship with you, so I'm helping you. If we break up, it means I will not help you anymore.
But you see, that's where some guys get it wrong. Now we are dating, or now we are in a relationship. Oh yeah, you can call me at any time. So far as I have, I'll help out. But the moment that relationship is over and you call them, the first question they ask is, who am I to you? Oh, now we are just friends. So why should I help you?
So that person was not kind. They were helping you because they were dating you. Yeah. It's not that they are a kind person.
So basically what you're trying to say here is you should be kind.
No, help somebody because you want to, not because you feel obliged to.
Willingness.
It's not because you're my girlfriend that I'm giving you the money. If I have it and you ask me,
I'll give.
And I feel like you need it. We are not satisfying wants here. We're satisfying needs. So if it's a need and I can do it for you, why not? God blesses us so that we can bless others.
Exactly.
But if I'm doing it because I'm dating Liz, that's why I'm giving her money. So that it means that the point where me and Liz are no longer together, it means Liz cannot come to me for
She
money
can't.
anymore.
But let's be real here and let's be honest. If we are rating on a scale of 100%,
right.
Will Ghanaian guys, let me put it that way, because I've experienced that. That's why I'm saying this. A typical Ghanaian guy, on the rate of 100, will get like 50. 50
I don't think you even get 50.
You won't get. They'll go straight to the point and tell you, yo, I was helping you out because we were dating. You left me or we broke up. Why should I help you? And they'll go to the extent, if maybe you've had any sexual something with them. Okay, oh yes, they'll tell you. I have experienced it.
Things happen. So this is what I look at. This is how I look at it. The thing is, I'm sorry, I'm hogging up all the time. Ariana, forgive me.
Don't worry.
As a man, like I said, exactly, help somebody because you can, not because they're your partner, not because you're dating them, not because they're a family member. It's because you have the means and you can help them. Because if you don't have the means and you keep helping people, they will empty your pockets.
Oh, yeah.
And you will become resentful.
Oh, yeah. And they won't even help you back.
Yeah. And everybody is walking around with the notion that this person is trying to use me, this person is trying to take advantage of me. This generation, that's our problem.
Yeah.
Everybody's damaged. The women think the men are trying to use them. the men think the women are trying to use them. I was telling my friend recently that stop listening to heartbreak stories and these stories that people come, because it will create a perception in your head and you think women are not good. That is nice if you do it to the right person.
It's very true. Oh yeah, it's very, very
being
true.
100% honest. I tell people that when I date somebody, I don't care about whether it will work or not. I enjoy it. You are an experience. If you go, you go.
Simple.
If you are there, you are there. I don't stress anymore about how it will end up.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we are working towards it ending up well, if it doesn't end up well, it's okay. Let me not waste time thinking about things that will spoil what I'm enjoying now.
Yeah.
Let me experience you as a person. If it goes sideways, we have good memories. If it goes well, we continue living.
That's just it.
So it's a point where everybody is afraid of being used. So now it's like, this boy that I'm with, he's probably cheating on me. So let me start entertaining somebody too.
Yeah.
Everybody's so much on guard that nobody's genuinely getting to know anybody anymore. Everybody thinks somebody's trying to take advantage of them. That's the money issue. How come men will say that? Oh no. Because he feels like, okay, I was dating you. You're giving me sex. So let me give you money. So what if you date somebody that says they don't want to have sex? It means that you don't give them money. That's it. Or you don't take care of them. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that be obliged to take care of anybody that you are with. If you have it and you want to do it, it's fine. If you don't want to do it as well, it is up to the person to decide whether they want to stay with you or not. You're not everybody's cup of tea and it's fine.
Ariana, so I have a question for you. Let's turn the table around. We were talking about ladies being helped financially. Guys, to what extent should we help guys financially in a relationship?
I always stand on it's dependent on the person and how the person is. So for example, you are dealing with a guy who is really working hard. He's industrious. He's trying to move up in this world and whatnot. He just needs some assistance. I don't think you should sit down and just watch him struggle. If really you have the means to, and he's your partner, and you plan to have a future with him, because you have to think about everything. But if you are dealing with someone who doesn't know how to use money, who is kind of man, only had the papa be all day or condom or koyewe, like he doesn't know the value of money. What are you doing here? You're trying to tell him that it's good for him to just spend the money anyhow because it's like water. It's not, you didn't suffer to get it. And even if you got it easily, it doesn't mean that you should spend it anyhow. But you are also implying to him that you should use it anyhow. So again, it's dependent on the type of person you are dealing with. If you are dealing with someone who really has ambitions, I say you should help. You get. And also, think about it this way. You are not helping the person because you are trying to get the person to stay with you. You are helping because you are a kind person yourself. And you feel like, oh, even if we are not together tomorrow, at least I want to know that I did something to support your dreams. You get it? But then if you have the mindset of, oh, I'm helping because you're my boyfriend, and then tomorrow you break up, and I did this, I did that, I did that. You know what? If you have doubts, don't do it. No, it's that simple. Because if you have doubts and you do it, you're stressing yourself. Because in your mind, like he said, maybe he's cheating on me, then you should be doing this. So maybe in your head, even if I help him, he'll probably go and spend the money on another girl.
Oh, yes.
So why should I help him? So then if you have that mindset, don't bother. Abna, this and this and this is what's happening. I need to oh, I don't have it. Don't stress yourself. But it's not good though. But just don't stress yourself.
But what if the person knows you have? You can help. So why are you telling me you don't have? That alone, the trust won't be there again.
Yes. So that one, it means you are staying wicked. And if you don't want to stay wicked, then it means that you have to like actually have a conversation, or you can do parts and parts, find a way to help. But then it has to be genuine. If at the end of the day you don't really want to do it, why are you in that relationship in the first place? Because you know the type of person you are with, and you know the struggles that they are going through. And they have come to you for a purpose because they know that you are the one they can trust with such a situation. You know, even amongst your circle and stuff, that's why when he said that thing about acquaintances and friendship, it's so true. A lot of people, you call them friends, they are not friends. Because you can't go to them and tell them, see, this is bothering me, I really need this to do this. They'll tell you, oh, but why don't you have it?
They'll not even give you any reasonable
You understand? Then there are those that, oh, okay, give me some time, I'll get back to you. You call, they'll not pick you, message, the next thing they'll block you, chop block. You understand? So like all those people, they are not even acquaintances. They are just passing by in your life, but you assumed and presumed that because they are around you, they are your
They're
friends.
your friends, yeah.
So maybe you have such a situation going on. So you go to your woman and you tell her that, oh, this and this is the issue, but this and this is what you want to achieve. Guess what? A better man, because he doesn't want you to hold it on his neck one time, will give you that and more, whatever you invested. Just so that, you understand.
Yeah.
So again, the person you are dealing with. So if you are dealing with a guy who is doing, like, he's showing every sign that he's trying to do better for himself, for the two of you, for everything, do that out of your heart, not because of a particular reason about the dating and such and such
That's great.
aspect. Otherwise, later on, you are the one who be hurt.
Good.
Yeah.
So you were saying something backstage that
No.
you were saying something backstage that there are stages. So at what stage do you think you can help your partner?
But if they are my partner already there, then we already know the stage they are in. So like they're my partner.
They're your partner. So
but then again, I'm saying, like, I like to be kind to people because I've been in a position where I didn't have, and I've been in a position where God has blessed me. I don't have $1 million, but if I'm looking for food, I know it is food. So the downside about that thing is that when you're a giver, you need to be careful because people are always willing to take.
Yeah.
I picked up the water bottle because no relationship should be one-sided. If I'm pouring only out of this, it will get finished.
Yeah.
It should be right, give and take.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you are going to help somebody, help them. I'll say it 1,000,000 times. Help them because you want to, not because they're your partner.
Yeah.
A minute. So meaning, if you're helping someone, don't expect back. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't help people with the intention that when I need help, you also even help me. Even though that's the very human thing to do. There was one time.
Like, no, that's it.
Let me give you an example. There was one time my big brother, my senior most brother, we had 3 boys. My senior most brother gave me like a bottle of Coke, the big one, 1.5 liters, for my bed, and I was so upset. Because I was complaining to my mom that, this one liter, if you buy plenty, like, why would he? And I was upset because I felt like they gave them a gift package from work.
Okay.
And he took it out of that gift package and gave it to me. So I felt like, you didn't even take the effort to buy me something. You gave me a gift out of a gift. And I was complaining to my mom. She was sitting there quietly looking at me. When I finished, she was like, you're done. I said, yes. She was like, okay. What if he didn't give you anything? And I was so quiet. She was like, yeah, that expectation that you have created, that's why you're disappointed. If you woke up not expecting anything from him, he would have appreciated the Coke that he has given you. Because he has even thought about you. And he has thought that today is your birthday. And he has taken it out of what he has and he has given you. What if he hasn't given you anything? Now what will you say?
He's wicked.
So since then, nothing has always been in the back of my mind. I don't create expectation. Whatever relationship it is, whether it's a friendship, my partner, work, colleagues, I have zero expectations for everything. If it goes well, hallelujah. If it doesn't go well, I will find a way to react.
And I think with that, you're even safe.
Look, if I tell you the number of heartbreaks this thing will save you, you will not believe it.
Yeah.
It will save you a lot if you don't have expectations. Just go on your knees, pray to your God, and look forward. It's the easiest thing you can. Contentment. You can spend your 100 cedis in a way that somebody that has more than you feel like you have more than them.
I wish lots of people actually knew this. It will save us all a lot. See, you see someone all dressed up, like looking really good. If the person is to tell you, maybe the shirt he or she is wearing, 5 cedis, maybe the pants, 2 cedis, maybe the slippers or whatever, 5 cedis.
Fashion is different from style. You can buy something that is cheap and style it in a way that people will think that it is
that is it. So just be content. Whatever you have, you can rock it. You can rock it and people will think that, oh, this person is living a luxurious life, but they don't know. See, you can prepare Indomie, common Indomie, and the way you did the things, you can fry eggs.
If I cook Indomie.
Maybe just 1 egg or sausage, half, the 2 cedi sausage or 3 cedi sausage, maybe half. You chop it into bits, maybe sardine, small. Someone will see it and be like, hey, guy, wait, Charlie, the way this guy is eating, dear, but they don't know.
Rich everything.
But it's all being content. Right. Okay, so what's your last take?
Okay, so whilst we are on this topic, right, I feel the need to say that going into relationships with just genuine hearts and minds. Don't go into, there are people that are very elitist. They are only friends with people who they think they can benefit from, people they think are advantageous for their life, their career. But look, there are people that are burden bearers. They don't have money to give you. But if they hold your matter, they will make sure that if what you said you want to do, you haven't done, they will not leave it.
Yeah.
They will do everything in their power. Those people are equally important. Everything is not money.
So meaning it should be balanced.
Everything is not money. So if you don't get money from your partner, it doesn't mean that they are not a good partner, because they could be vested. Look, when I like somebody, okay, every single thing about the person matters to me. If you are in school, I'm making sure that you are doing your assignments. Like every single thing. I tell people this thing all the time. You can measure how much somebody values you by the kind of things they bring your way. If you are with somebody and they've never sent you any self-development opportunity ever, what are you doing with that person? They only call you at night. Are you a vampire? They are only calling you when they want to go to a party. They are only calling you when they want to see you in the evening. 11, 12, are you up? They want to drive to a brew with you. And you are happy to drive to a brew with them. They've never sent any job opportunity your way. They've never sent any character development opportunity your way. They're not sending you books to read. Like, you are just there. When they call you, then you dress up and you show up.
Oh, yeah.
Please evaluate your life.
Wow. Evaluate your life. Ariana, what's your last day?
Be humane.
Mm.
Be humane. And always remember that there are two sides to a coin. So in everything that you are doing, think for the other person. And never ever take it like, again, the expectations aspect. Don't expect anything. It's the hardest thing to do, actually. And you know the number of ailments that are caused by storing up anger, all because you expected something from someone and the person isn't. Do you know the number of young people that are sick, BP? Like, you'll be surprised. And when you go and check, it's not because maybe it's hereditary or because they've done something wrong, they're eating the wrong things or something. Too much pressure in the heart, in the head. So you just live your life freely. If it comes, cool. If it goes, cool. Work towards what you want to do, but don't expect much from people. So that way they surprise you when they do good deeds.
I love that. You really deserve that. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to say a very big thank you to both of you for making it and also for sharing this thoughts with us. Because I'm sure there are lots of people out there who would actually come back in the comment section and counter whatever we've said here. They would also have their opinions and their views. And who knows?
Rihanna is ready for that.
I'm sure you're also ready for them. Dear viewers, you have it. You've heard it all. I'm sure you'd also have your own thoughts and your own take on all this. So you can do well to share it in the comment section. Now, to my fantastic and fantabulous sponsors, I want to say a very big thank you once again to y'all. Charlie, you're just pushing me each and every day. Tribal Mark, you are just the best. Mwah, to you all. And also to Sneaker Bar, wherever you find yourself at this moment, I want to say thank you for always holding your girl down. To my lovely viewers, you make this happen. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, but do well. Be nice, be kind, because I know you're all kind. We kept mentioning kind. Like, be kind. Be kind and just hit the subscribe button. There's this small bell there. Just click on it. Anytime we post anything new, you'd be the first to view it. Like, share, and comment. Until we meet again, it is a bye.